people, so today's video I'm going to be showing you how to iron your uniform, how to look after it basically, and going to be presenting some little tricks I learned and also things that could help you informationally wise. Is that a word? Anyway, it's now is. But feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ask me as many questions as you want in the comments. And yeah, thank you. Okay, so start on my trousers. Excuse the mess. So trousers. A lot of people, I say a lot of people. I've known a lot of younger cadets struggling to iron. They always ask me, well, I don't know how to get it flat, right? Now, think about it. Your ironing board, it's flat. Unless you've got a wiggly, bent ironing board, ain't really any excuses. However, I understand if, you're new, because if you're in the cadet force yourself and you're an NCO, you will get asked things like, I don't know how to iron, oh, I got my mum to do it for me. And then we'll tell our DCs, oh, I think we should do a lesson on ironing, etc. But then their uniform is still, it's all right. So what I like to do is, because now think about it, like I said, the iron board is flat, so there's no, like, unless you've got a weird ironing board, which I do, because sometimes one just flips up like that. However, it's just some fix, put it down. But either way, even if it's like that, it's still flat no matter what. So what I like to do is get the iron. Now the iron, you want it on that, but I don't really like the smell of the steam. So just two is enough. What you're gonna do is, whatever button yours is for spray, just spray it. Yeah, get it nice and decently wet, and then just iron. Now, you don't want to go right to the edges, because then you'll just get some random creases which you don't want. Just go in the middle, work on one part at a time. Yeah, don't rush it. And another thing, don't think, if that makes sense. I know it may be like, what the hell are you on about? Don't think. Just don't think what you're doing. That doesn't mean like, oh, have a chat with someone as you're doing it, because otherwise you don't want to burn a hole in your trousers. But just get it nice and flat. Don't go right to the edges, but iron it nice and flat. And then when you go up to this pocket over here, remember, don't do this pocket here. Yeah, just go up here, round, just getting it all nice and even, flat. Now, I don't like this pocket. I don't like ironing up here, because it's like I can't really get it flat like the leg. But there. Now, this may sound stupid, but don't do one leg and call it a day. Because when you turn around, guaranteed, I'm going to have some creases, right? Oh, not really. But 90% of the time, there will be also creases on the back. Right? So don't always just do one side and think, oh, that's fine. And again, same thing you did on the front. Well, see? Actually, there's a crease there. Right? Get it nice and wet. And then, again, just in the middle. Don't go right to the edges. Take your time with it, yeah? Remember, you're just learning. So you don't want to be... you don't really want to be too fast, because otherwise you'll just rush it and it looks just crap. And there you go. That's nice. Now, I've seen a lot of people do this. Now, I am sacrificing my trousers for this, but let's get nice and flat again. So now, this bit here, a lot of people say, what is that? I can't get it out. It's meant to be there. What you do is, if I could grab it, pinch there, pinch at the end of the trousers here, like that, and then now you've got your leg like this. Now this is how you do your leg pocket. I'm gonna open it because then I can iron it. Now it could be difficult, it might not, depends. But the first time I did this, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stick to how I just did it. But I mean, preferences. Sorry, can't speak. So it's up to you. You do this if you want. Don't have to. Unless you're told to. Yeah. But again, just like the trouser leg, don't overdo it. Just go right there. If you want to, steam. There we go. Don't burn your fingers. And then, if you want, do the pocket lid. There you go. And now you have a good trouser leg. And then now the other side. Now, what I just did there, a lot of people would go down the middle. But, I don't know what it is, but you may see soldiers and they have that crease down the middle. A lot of, well, I've been told anyway by the adults in my battalion that there shouldn't be there. Now, a lot of people which will interpret that, oh, army cadets is just the army for kids. Yes, but no. Because, yeah, we get to do cool training similar to the army. However, it's more like skill based and educational level type stuff. But that's probably a conversation for another video. But yeah, so again, like the other leg, you do the same for this side. I'm not going to show you this side because it's just the same, it's just flip side. But I'm going to do this off camera. And then, once I've finished this, I'll then move on to the shirt. So, yeah. Okay, so, here I have my shirt. Now, before you iron your shirt, if you got any of your blanking plates on, take them off. Yeah? Oh, I've got some fluff on there. Oh well. Put that in a safe place somewhere. And including your rank slide, obviously. Okay, you don't want to be burning it. Even though you may have multiple, just, you know, good play safe. Now, again, a lot of people struggle doing the shirt. It's understandable because, you know, it's one of them difficult things. Now, there's two ways of doing this. I'm going to do it one way. And then, so, actually, I'm going to do both of the ways, but in at once. May not make sense, but trust the process, alright? So, here, you want to get your shirt. And by the way, yes, I am doing it in my bedroom. But, yeah, now, back to this. Now, your shirt, I like to iron my whole uniform. Whether it's long sleeve or then you've got your smock on, or whether obviously that's short sleeves in the summer. Yeah, again, no difference from the trousers, apart from it being a shirt, is just getting it flat, right? Now, again, just more surface area this time. Just get it nice and wet, and voila. Now, this, still, again, obviously be more careful. Don't just leave it in one place, because otherwise it will just burn. Nice all over, up to the collar, just like that. There we go. And yeah, just like that, nice and flat, no creases. Now you want to do the side. Let's get the side. Now, I always find that when I'm ironing, the zip sticks out. So what I do is just up there, just so it's not in the way, and I can iron this nice and flat. May sound stupid when I say do that, because it sounds like it's just very, oh, that's just common sense, isn't it? Remember, you know, even though you could be Lance Corporal, Colour Sergeant, Sergeant, CSM, you know, I mean, by the time you're like Sergeant, CSM type roles and stuff, you should have your uniform tip top anyway. But yeah. Now here you can iron it nice and flat. Now there we go. Just be careful again. Don't just leave it in one place. There we go. Just all along, nice and flat, no creases. There's creases. More water. There we go. Getting wrapped around the cable now, jeez. There we go. Now, here. Like that. Camera's probably blurred up now. Just like that. And again, on the other side. Just get that done. Now, I'm not going to show you the other side because, again, it's just the same thing, just different zip size, side. And get it flat. Be careful with the Velcro. You don't want to be ironing it and just leave it there because it will melt. So yeah, I'm going to do this quick and then I'll get back to you and I'll show you how to do the front and the sleeves. Okay, so done everything. So now I'm going to need to do the front. Now you can do it like this, put it flat on there and all this. But sometimes you'll find that you're putting more creases in it and it's just annoying. Because then all them creases you just ironed out, you're going to have to iron them back. Yeah, you're going to have to iron it again. So, what I'm going to do is just slide it over, just like that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so slide it under, just like that, just like a sleeve. And that way, it's all even. And you won't have to worry about ironing creases into it. Because this is, I think in my opinion, it's quite a decent way. There we go. Right. So, don't know what's going on there. But yeah. Now, this collar, what you want to do